Hello! Hello YouTube and welcome back to Pete My London's vlogs. Nice to see you. Now today I'm going to do a quick video, we'll try and keep it quick, all about the essentials to pack for Glastonbury! Glastonbury! This year it falls the 22nd to the 26th of June. Okay, so now we have officially started. I've lit the candle and it's time to roll! So there will be the people out there, I would call them the Glastonbury legends, who go every single year, went when they were children, teenagers, and now take their own children. And that is something definitely to aspire to, because hands down the best festival there is going. Apart from Coachella, but a festival wouldn't be complete without mud, right? So as well as the very experienced people amongst us, there will always be someone whose first time it is. So this video is essentially for you. There will be some really obvious ones on here, but just use it as a checklist. So first up, obviously, your ticket, the most important thing to get in the gate. Your ID. Now, if you are transporting stuff from your car to the campsite, then every time you get in and out, you're going to have to show someone your ID. They're very strict, but that can only be a good thing. If you are driving, don't forget your car parking sticker. The next thing would be money. But don't worry too much about that because there are cash machines on site. The next obvious essential is your tent, your home for a few days. Your tent pegs and a hammer. Other absolute essentials are a water container. You just fill it up with water and then you can keep it inside your tent for various things, washing, cooking, cleaning pans or whatever. Now to fill this up with water, spotted all around the campsite will be various freshwater taps, also some outdoor sinks. So the queues are usually quite long, but once you've got the water, you don't have to go that often because it will last obviously a very, very long time. One of the annoying things, it's the most irritating thing, right? When someone is queuing up and they decide to have a shower under the tap, there's a queue of people waiting and people will just stand there washing their hair with normal soap, not even eco-friendly stuff, and then all that water's just going down into the soil and making it really muddy for everybody. It's like, stop being so rude. It's just rude. Just go to the shower or fill it up with this and do it in your tent. Like, it's so annoying. Anyway, rant over. Next thing, which is an absolute essential, is a torch or like an LED lantern. The next thing on my list isn't exactly an essential, but I would say for the modern world we're living in, most people will have one of these, which is a portable phone charger. And also don't forget to bring your phone lead, as there are a few places where you can go and charge your phone. If you're anything like me, you like to take lots of pictures, but also it's just a way of obviously getting in touch with friends if you're trying to meet up somewhere, so having your phone charged is pretty essential. When it comes to sleeping arrangements, we take a double air bed and a duvet, so fitted sheet, pillows, as if you're just going to be at home. But then if you're really hardcore and doing it the proper camping way, obviously your roll mat / ground sheet and a sleeping bag. If you are taking an air bed, don't forget the air pump. And one thing I would say definitely to pack, because it will get chilly, we are in the UK, is a hoodie and some really snuggly socks. In terms of your kitchen area, if you are planning on doing some cooking, a disposable barbecue, because they are allowed. And also, if you're a bit more advanced, then you can bring your gas cooker, and don't forget the gas canisters. And obviously to cook, you're going to need some pans. We just take this collection of saucepans, which we got, I think, just from a cheap camping shop. If you are planning on doing some cooking, then matches / lighter. Once you have done your cooking, then you can have something to put it on. So I would say essentials to take are a plate, a bowl, a cup and some cutlery. I have a little bit of an obsession with enamel. I just think it's the best thing for camping because it doesn't break. How cute is that? How cute is that? It's a bit annoying when you have your cup of tea because it does get really hot on the handle, but style over being burnt. Other essentials I would say for the kitchen department are a travel size fairy liquid or some sort of soap to wash your pots up with, a tea towel, lots of wet wipes, just hundreds of wet wipes, and bin liners for rubbish. Do not leave a trace. That is the Glastonbury motto, and there's bins everywhere. Now moving on to toiletry essentials, I would say a towel, and take some pegs with you, and then when you come back from the showers, if you are lucky enough to have one, or if you even plan on having one, then you can hang your towel up in the tent with some pegs and let it dry off. Hand sanitizer, because there's never enough. Sometimes I just feel like when it gets a few days, I don't even want to touch the hand sanitizer near the toilet, so I'll just have my own in my little bag with me. Toilet roll, a huge essential. lots and lots of toilet roll. You could just carry a whole toilet roll just in your bag with you the whole time. Dry shampoo, very obvious one. Sun cream, because we're going to pray for the sun. Plasters, as obviously we're doing loads of walking, you want to keep your feet really comfy. Paracetamol, a mirror, face wipes, face wash, flip-flops or some slip-on shoes to have around the campsite, because you don't want to keep putting your muddy boots on and off, sort of leave them at the door near the tent, and then if you want to just put your flip-flops on. With the mirror, I just bought a mirror from Poundland, one that had a stick on the end, and then when I was doing my makeup I would sit sort of half in, half out the tent, so I've got nice daylight on the face. It's great for doing your makeup, and then I just sort of wedged it between my knees. One other toiletry which I would say comes in great use, and I used it when I went, was the Andrex washlets, the flushable toilet tissue wipes. So these are like wet wipes, especially for your bum area. So if you're just doing a stand-up wash just in the tent, not using any water, I also just used them under my arms and just areas that are a bit more sweaty. They work to treat, and I smell really fresh. Now in terms of clothes, I'm not going to go completely into it, but the essentials are obviously your wellies, a rain mac, sunglasses, thick socks to wear with your wellies, a bag to carry your money, your phone. Now I do love a festival classic, a bum bag. It's pretty much one of the only places where this is acceptable, but it's so cool. Back to the 80s. This was from American Apparel and I just love it. It came in real handy because if it is sunny, it's nice to not really have much on you. So I would just have a little bum bag on and then have to have all these straps on me. Obviously, bum bag isn't really your thing, and some sort of backpack. But also, I will just say, when you do enter the site, they're usually giving these out, these little canvas tote bags. They're really lightweight, they're great to just put loads, you can fit loads of stuff in, your drink, your toilet paper, all that sort of stuff. So I'm sure if you do forget a bag, do not worry, because you'll find one of these in various places. A dirty clothes bag, you might be really unlucky and fall over in the mud. You don't want to get that anywhere near your fresh clothes. Moving on to food and drink. Now the food at Glastonbury is pretty epic, and one great thing what I love about Glastonbury is that you can take your own alcohol. I mean, that's just amazing. So they usually would probably charge about the price, or London prices, I'd say, for like a pint of beer or something. But if you like spirits and you don't really want to keep getting bloated on cider and beer, then you can just take whatever you want. You can't take glass in, so just buy it all before you go and then put it into some nice big clear plastic bottles. If you're anything like me and you just like to style it out a little bit more, then I like to take this plastic picnic cup. I just really like it. I think it's really girly. I mean, I sometimes even take a straw. I just push the boat out and take a straw. And sometimes I just feel like, yeah, it's just more girly and it makes it just a bit more fun. Is that crazy? Can't be cracky. Now, depending on when you're aiming to get there, we like to go for the whole duration, so we'll go Wednesday to the Monday. And we take our trusty cool bag, and then on the first night we usually have barbecue with our disposable barbecue. So you can keep some meat for your barbecue in your cool bag. That should last the first evening. Even to the following morning, you could have a nice fry up in the morning, or even some porridge if you've got some long life milk. And it's just always nice to have a little cup of tea now and then. And there are various places to get nice cups of tea, even at like 6 in the morning, or if you're partying the night away. So that's it really. In terms of snacks and stuff, I would say obviously things like fruit, nuts, cereal bars, that sort of thing, marshmallows, maybe the naughty packet of super noodles if you just want to go all out. So to sum up, I'd say that is pretty much the list of essentials that you need to remember to pack. Now in terms of what to wear and the fashions of festivals, that's an entirely separate thing. I think it's going to take forever. So I'd say in terms of what to wear, because Coachella's already been, that's a great reference. So just go on Pinterest, Google, Instagram Coachella, and you get some great inspiration from there. But I'd say at festivals, I mean, the obvious thing like tassels and flowers, it's great. I mean, that works every time. And because of the time of year it is now, the shops are full of festival stuff. You'll find them in all high street shops, ASOS, online shops. But in terms of what to wear, think of festivals like walking down the street anywhere in London. I feel like anything goes. People accept anything. You can wear what you like. People will not question you. It's the most non-judgmental place in the world. Well, that's a bit far, but you know, that's what it feels like. It's really relaxed, really nice calm vibe, and just one of the best things you can experience. So if you're going, have an amazing time. yeah, that's it. So thank you, please subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Happened every day. Let's go. In Somerset. So there will be, oh, my candle's not on. But some of them probably will charge you. So the next essential, fuck off. What have you gone out for? I've just wasted like loads of time. Pens. What are they called? Tissue, toilet wipes or something? No. Washlets, butt wipes.